about this helicopter crash this week?
Refresh my memory.
Yeah. So apparently, New York City, this family from Spain, they're taking like a tour trip in a helicopter, and then the helicopter just crashes in the Hudson. Very tragic. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. This isn't funny, but the helicopter crash is interesting to watch.
They have footage of the crash itself.
Yeah. This is like the actual crash occurring. So
why not?
I have not seen.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, dude.
No survivors.
No, yeah, everybody died.
I thought maybe there was a chance.
Oh, look at it. It's just like completely flipped over. It looks like a parachute comes out, but yeah, it just completely...
Why does anyone want to ride a helicopter at this point, bro? Like, you got Kobe, you got this.
The moment Kobe died, we should have...
First of its kind, the first dome anywhere.
Dome with Bamfomania, the world's greatest freestyle rap and comedy podcast. If the beat drops while you're talking about it, you gotta rap about it. If you enjoy this, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and you can keep listening over at patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. I'm David. Alex is here. We got our buddy Viva Mescal. What's up, dude?
What's cracking, fellas? Thank you for having me here.
Appreciate you coming out, man. It's not too far from Boyle Heights. What's up? That's where you're from?
That's where I'm from. You know, a nice little 30-minute trek up the 710 South. You know what I mean?
We're some transplants, so we don't get to rep geographical locations in LA. So I'm jealous.
You know, that's half the bars in LA. So you know, it makes you be more creative, I guess. You know?
Right? Dudes be checking each other, be like, "You grew up in Ontario, bro."
That ain't LA, dog.
Can you rep like Signal Hill? You'd be like, yo.
Yeah, I think that's fine. It's not hard, right?
Right. That's why.
Sounds a little ominous. Signal Hill, dog.
You're right. It's like Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Signal Hill.
I wouldn't mind getting a little, just a 2-second recap on your on what you do and what your thing is. I know you're an artist, you're a rapper, and all that, but I know you're real active in the community. What's up with that?
You have approximately 2 seconds and go.
Oh, you know, I am a rapper, producer, but also a community organizer. So you always see me doing something in the hood for Boyle Heights, for East Los, whether it's an event or trying to plug people up with some money or some resources. You know, I'm trying to make myself a resource, an asset. You know,
I saw you promoting a grant the other day. I was like, "Yo, let me get some money. This is crazy, dude."
Yeah, man. You know, why spend your own money on this shit?
But it's for people from a certain zip code.
Certain zip code on that, but there's a lot of grants out there, man. There's a lot of money out there.
Bro,
you just know how to move it around.
You think we can get a grant? Me and this fool?
I think you guys can.
Well, what would we? How do you? Okay, so you have to like prove that you're doing something philanthropic.
I could do it. I could break down everything you're doing right now. That's my gift, right? You guys aren't just doing a podcast and a comedy. You guys are allowing people to express themselves creatively. You guys are dealing with artists that already got a bunch of shit going on in their head or cuckoo. So you're kind of like mental health guys, really.
Damn,
this is like therapeutic right now.
BetterHelp.com.
And you're impacting people's lives on a ground level. So you guys need $100,000. Keep this going. You know,
if we don't get this $100K, Mescal is going to have a mental breakdown.
I'm doing it for him, dude. I don't even want the money.
I could testify after this that
yes,
everything that happened in this podcast made me a better human being. So
made him a better human being. What you mean? Yo, he came on to the screen and we sing, sing and dance. Yo, I gotta know. Oh, thanks for coming to the show all the way from Boyle Heights, bro.
Yeah, you know I'm about to rant. Going online and I might just apply for a fucking grant. I need $100 grand cause I'm helping my motherfucking mans with some mental health.
Mental health.
I need the wealth.
Mental health. Get your wealth. Yo, you don't gotta figure it by yourself. I will help. Shit, get you a grant. You don't gotta be a transplant. Settle in. Help the kids win. You could get it in. Might even drop a jam. Go bet. Let's go.
No transplants, yo. We ain't playing Operation. If you get that little tweezer, yo, I start buzzing. I'm over in Boyle Heights with my cousins, and we freestyling. Yeah, we always smiling.
I love it.
There we go. we hung in there. I stuttered for a second. I got tripped.
It's been a banger in like 2 seconds.
You're a little nervous, David.
I got the coffee in me. This is my third coffee today. I'm jittering.
I'm drinking friggin' caffeine as well. We're all gonna be a little buzzed.
There's a great cup of coffee, by the way. Ken, shouts out to the homeboy.
Shout out Richard, dude. He
solid dog.
He got mad at me because I stirred the cream in. He was like, "No, you gotta let it simmer."
Well, he's got a process, David. He's got the thing that spin. What is that called?
The frother.
It's a frother. Okay.
Was not expecting frothiness and the cup of coffee. Like that's just.
It's next level.
You need a grant for this coffee.
You know, okay, that's another thing we can add it to the grant list. They make a really good cup of of coffee. It improved my mental health.
One of the things that we do on the show is we watch other artists' music and kind of give it a little critique. Not legitimate artists. We kind of take some people who are struggling or maybe are going viral for the wrong reasons.
This is how I would word it. The people who would never be artists, but because now all of a sudden TikTok and Reels exist, they're like, oh, well, maybe I should try this out. Why not? This
So
seems easy.
I got two this week. One of them's very patriotic, and one of them's Latina lady who's going crazy. Who you guys might have heard of, but I just saw her. She's number 2 right here. Can you click on that, Alex?
Thelordian?
Yeah, dude. You guys might have seen this. She scares me.
Whoa, with the...
Alex with that heat.
I have heard this lady.
Bitches like pussy and bitches like really they ain't doing nothing. I got a lawyer, cost me a bin and a half just to hold me up like it's a minded. Bitches like breath, no, I don't give a fuck. They see me in person, they say
Okay.
I had to wait for the beat drop, though. Okay. We're gonna get copyright claim.
Obviously, it's frightening, but hard at the same time. What do you think?
Well, I saw a comment on it that was like, she sounds like one of the Call of Duty zombies or whatever, and it is very true. Yeah.
Man, that is wild, bro. She is having a tough time on that.
Bro,
mic.
imagine after she does a show, like what her throat feels like, bro.
Oh, what? Whoa. I mean, I'm imagining that, but we don't got to point it out. Come on.
I just mean, because I don't know what kind of show are we talking about.
I try to think of, because, she's lip singing on the video,
Of
right?
course.
She's not really doing like this, right? Talking on a mic.
yeah.
So just imagine how that looks just filmed if you're walking by and the music's playing and you see her just kind of lip singing. It's like,
Oh, that's the nightmare of making content in general.
In public, yeah.
Whenever I always like having somebody filming me, because if I'm filming myself, I feel like such a loser, bro. If I'm filming myself in public, I'm like, ugh, dude, these guys think that I'm some TikToker. And
you just want to punch yourself in the face.
Right. When you got a guy behind the camera, you're like, look, I can afford help.
Well, I know how I feel when I see someone else doing it. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this guy doing over here? So whenever I would be in that situation doing it, I'm like, there's some guy who's being an asshole like I am an asshole in real life. Judging you for doing your TikToks in public. I shouldn't do that, yo. I need to work on it because someday I'm gonna be in the same position probably if I want to continue entertaining.
Yo, I'm so afraid of in public making content. I'd rather move away and go live in a convent. Yeah, I be requesting consent before they film me. Yeah, I need some pills, my G.
Help me quick, someone grab the selfie stick. Get me, let me, help me, get me this pic. Or let me go viral. Maybe I can get away from that knife and not be so suicidal.
I need a 5th ring light. Please get it to me quickly. I might go into the city in the middle of a busy motherfucking intersection. Put up a tripod and film something.
Get away while the camera lens I'm hogging. Yeah, I got my wrist up, the camera I'm vlogging. Yeah, the hours I've been logging. It's so exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Hell yeah, dude. We hit it.
This is something that I think that this is the result of Playboy Cardi's influence.
Oh.
And Gen Z in music and whatnot. There's this sort of it's like trying to be evil but also quirky at the same time kind of thing.
She's got like those toys hooked to her bag.
Cute vampire shit,
Yeah.
similar to what we rapped about last week, folks.
I'll be honest. I don't know how much work she's had done, how much makeup, how much hair. I'm sort of attracted to her. I'm kind of into this.
No, of course. I mean, what are we saying here? You were talking about how her throat feels earlier. Like, what the hell?
I
dude?
meant because she's screaming so much. I didn't mean because she's fucking
Dave, sure.
blowing dudes. Okay, what about the other guy? I got another song of the week for you that is a lot less viral. This is a little bit more underground. So I'm putting.
Wait. Okay, sorry. Before we move on, I feel like we would be doing ourselves a disservice not to at least go into
into a comment or two
real quick.
Hate button.
We got the hate button. That's a classic.
Yep.
If you'd actually rap in a normal voice and then switch to this every now and then, it would serve her better.
That's some real constructive criticism.
That's actually pretty good advice.
Someone really like.
Shout out estimated 1985 underscore.
That is a really good. This is the hardest freestyle to listen to. It's not. Come on, it wasn't even that bad. It's. We got ant. Why does the Bugs Life in here?
Yeah, because they're all staring.
These are not the best comments. I thought it was gonna be.
You thought it was gonna be better?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be.
Well,
better.
I'm sure there's gonna be hella comments on this other guy.
All right,
bro. Well, just let me watch it for a second before I give you my take. American Pride, number 3.
American Pride.
I already kind of feel like I know where this is going,
Bro.
Oh shit! I gotta turn it up. I've seen this guy before.
Pause it.
What is it? Why is he like standing in front of like a blacksmithery?
Right.
Like he's just got finished making a sword or something, and he steps outside of this castle.
Part of me feels like he really was trying to flex his biceps every time he put his arms up.
Kind of overusing
He was
this,
like going like this, and I was like, "Yo, relax, dude. Why are you holding the guitar like that?"
The fact that he's not playing the guitar and is just so obviously using it as this prop is what sort of throws me off about it. And based on how he's dressed, he's dressed like he's about to be in a Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's
yeah.
Guile or something. So I'm expecting him to like use the guitar as a weapon.
The guitar's kind of on his wrist too. Is that like a watch? Like it's
Oh,
like
you're
wrapped
right.
around.
Yeah,
It's
it's
kind
like-
of
so that he doesn't like throw it accidentally because he keeps on doing fist pumps in the
Oh
air.
yeah. So he has sort of fastened the guitar strap, looped it around. He's looped it around his hand multiple times. It's probably because he's rented this guitar and doesn't want to accidentally damage it.
I'm kind of pissed that I use those same mannerisms sometimes. I'm kind of seeing myself in homie.
You're
Not so much
projecting,
this
yeah.
one, but like
Yeah,
some of them are like
up in the sky is too much. But yeah, I do a lot of forward hands. Yeah.
If you were a veteran and someone shared this with you to thank you for your service,
Yo, dude.
I would be pissed.
No, now read
this
the
is what I
comments.
fucking died for.
You know what I always notice too is besides the likes and the comment numbers, it's that share number.
Oh,
that
yeah.
tells you no one wanted to really interact, but they sent it to a homie
Yes.
to clown or something.
7,000 likes, 9,000 comments, but 110K shares. That is very true.
Go to the comments, bro.
As someone who frequently does Stolen Valor, I just want to say thank you. We need your support out there. Yeah, I love Stolen Valor
Yeah, it's the
videos.
best.
Those are some of the funniest things ever. Glad you wrapped that strap around your hand. The guitar was in serious danger of being played. That's a good one. Hey, we got some clever folks in the comments here. Haven't the veterans been through enough? Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, there we go. To me, it's funny whenever I hear patriotic music. Yo, I'm making music about my country. I'm at the buffet because I'm hella hungry. For some nationalistic ties. Yeah, you know I'm feeling great to be alive.
I need a cheeseburger and a hot dog. Yo, I eat a whole bunch of them. Yo, I got my guitar strapped to my arm. I'm about to go sing a song. Yeah, what could I do wrong?
Carry on. USA, we drop a bomb. American Pie, get your heat on. Or McDonald's on. Overweight, say it straight. What's this guy trying to do? I don't know, crazy fool.
Yeah, if this song was about Afghanistan, I'm pretty sure it really wouldn't land on the algorithm for my mans because people would be like, hold up, what is that?
We are the proudest continent that's ever been, the proudest country, the proudest men that have ever existed. We go and sing about it, and we got American flag guitar straps, kid.
If anybody is proud of their country, but like this is like cliche American patriotism. If this was about Russia or about like
It would make sense.
the Dominican Republic, it would be like
Outrageous.
It would be weird.
Well, we wouldn't. No, I think that we would be looking at it like, yeah, that's just what they do over there.
Yeah.
It's just a cultural thing.
Write
I don't
it off.
understand it. Whereas here, we're like this dork standing with his guitar or whatever.
I just don't think like country music, patriotic country music, is not as common in the rest of the world. Like I don't think people just love
country music is an American thing.
That's what I'm saying. So
general.
it's just like loving America in music.
But there is every country has like their
Right.
version of patriotism.
But this isn't related to our government. This is independently done. Like over there, it's like, yeah, they love North Korea, but that's because the guy is like, hey, you have to say this. This is like non-federally funded.
You know, this dude like goes out of his way to hold doors open for women, like to in a way that like it inconveniences other people almost.
This guy says to women, "Where my hug at?"
Yeah, I could see that for sure. That type of guy.
The office creep guy.
Yeah, dude. I don't like the tank top. Good effort.
The blue jeans as well. Well, he's obviously going full American with it. But the tank top's too tight. Obviously, he should have gone with a more tasteful, looser fit. Like
yeah, you're
some
defending
people.
tops. I got it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this guy used to rap.
Oh,
I'm
you
pretty
think so?
sure you go into his origin stories, he was a rapper.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. He listened to Eminem a lot.
I could see it. I could see him just whole different attire, just spitting some bars on another video. Bro.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
Kinda
it's
want,
out there.
I want to comment on the mediocrity of these lyrics.
Oh, and it's mixed poorly. Like the vocal is too hidden within the audio, like the instrumental. You,
Well,
like, you can barely hear
it's
him.
definitely.
It was mixed in China.
I also
yeah.
think it's something he got off of YouTube. So there's no real like mixing that's occurring other than his vocal over a wave track or something like that.
You're right.
He's not actually hiding it in between the snares.
If
or
you
some
go
shit
through
like
his
that.
reels, every song is this song. It's this song over and over and over and over.
We stand tall with our heads held high. See them stars in our eyes, that American pride. The land of these are like buzzwords.
Right.
It feels great to be like,
ChatGPT wrote that. bro.
Yeah, dude, this wasn't even written by ChatGPT. This was written by DeepSeek.
this.
This is the off-brand.
Destroy
the off-brand,
America,
yeah.
It's like Tom McDonald, but at least he's nice. You know, this guy doesn't seem like he's being a jerk.
He doesn't have enough talent to be mean.
No, because here's the thing: people are already wrecking him in the comments, and he's not even doing anything objectively wrong other than being bad at making music.
Well,
You
yeah,
know
and
what
he's
I
also
mean?
like just physically being weird.
And one
Like,
could
his body
argue,
language is
my
weird.
grandma would probably like this song and
Right.
listen to it on repeat. You know what I mean?
Right.
It kind of reminds me of some Hillsong shit. Like, does this not sound like something they'd play at the front of a modern church?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right?
If you don't listen to the lyrics,
song, yeah, it makes more sense now.
yeah, it's way more God than America. Once I start like not
Standing
listening-
tall, man. Whoever came up with that.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That sucks for short people, right? Like, how does a short person stand tall?
Damn,
He
dude.
doesn't look like he's even that tall. This guy's average height.
Yeah, dude, this sucks. I mean, good effort.
He's built like a Ninja Turtle.
This is why it's just frustrating. You see this guy, he gets a bazillion views, and it's just because people are making fun of him. And then you see a guy who's actually pretty good, and he's got got Mescal over here.
How do I
I
add
like a tenth of that.
How do I add this to my VA claim? That's good shit. Dropping a like on that one.
Oh, dude, that person killed it. Oh my god, hell yeah, dude. You want to talk about the open mics that you're doing now? Oh shit. Yo, I'm about to discuss something that my dude does. But before I must start the freestyles off the microphone. Yeah, I'm sitting in my home, rapping, yeah, I'm super prone.
It's an open mic, yo. You go to the show and you might have to pay like $5 at the door, but then you get an opportunity to spit and stuff. So you go over there and then you hit it up.
Hey, and a quick note, no written stuff. And no kidding, kid. It's not even $5. It's fucking free. So you can style for free. That's the whole point of calling the freestyle family. Come on.
Yo, I don't gotta sing a dollar. I can't get on the bus. The homie had to holla and give me a ride to the east side so I could hop on the mic and start making peeps alive.
From the west to the east, about to treat this mic like a beast and get an infection like some yeast. And then I do that like I need to, please.
I've paid so much money to perform and get on stage. It's sad.
It's a part of the grind sometimes. It's a part of the
You
grind.
have to host you have to facilitate the platform with some contribution. So I get it.
Promoters want artists to do the job for them, sell them tickets for them. It's one of the one of the
I know.
OG grifts in the game.
When you move to LA and you're not from here, you don't realize that 9,000 other dudes just moved to LA and we're all paying to hang out with each other and get dapped up after we perform. Like, good job, brother. Way to go. Killed it. Nice work.
So that's the reason we make our platform's lighter fluid. That's like the number one reason why we brought down those walls. Like, we don't charge people to perform. A lot of the stuff we do is free. And then if we do charge, it's like high quality. Like we're putting something on that $10, $15 cover. You're getting your money's worth. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, we're gonna be there on May 16th.
May 16th, where at? What's the address?
I don't know. He sent me the address. I got
First Street in Boyle Heights.
There we go.
First Street and St. Louis.
What am I doing? I'm hosting. We're hosting.
You guys are going to be hosting. I'm hoping you guys could contribute, with a little freestyle, having some fun.
I might chop up some bars off the top. I might, clown some people in the front row. Be like, yo, those shoes.
Don't talk to the wrong fool, though. He'll be like, what, homie?
Those socks, they're way high, bro. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know if this is the time to debut our crowd work.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have stage fright like I used to. I'm at a point right now where I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do whatever. Especially when it comes to freestyling, because I'm not afraid to fail, because I fail weekly on this podcast. Like I'll just completely not rhyme. Also, when you freestyle, you can choose to not rhyme. You could be like, oh, I'm just gonna stop rhyming now.
Yeah.
And then I'll just keep going.
Start talking shit of people in the crowd.
I'm gonna start inserting my fringe political opinions real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a perfect platform to do it.
Yeah.
We open a platform for whatever you want to say. And honestly, I'm not encouraging people to come through and say some crazy shit. But we don't limit people, man. It's a real open mic. Like, you want to come do some poetry or political speech and say your shit, you might catch some heat for it, but the platform's wide open for you to do it.
Do people have to sign up, or do they just pull up?
Just pull up. We do a sign-in sheet because we reserve an hour for people to do like music off of their USB or do actual songs.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not 100% freestyle, so we don't kind of like intimidate or X out people who that's not their forte.
They're just trying to perform, yeah.
And then we do a featured set with like a big homie or like someone who's an OG or maybe like a more established artist, and then we'll do some beat producer sets too. So
sick.
It's a vibe, bro. 3 hours. We're out there on the streets, and it's at a record shop. So after it shuts down at 8, everyone goes into the record shop, digs for records, cheats up, chills out. 5
That's
to
a good
8.
time.
So
when I first started making beats, it was all off old records. That shit's hard. Now I just use Splice. It's like cheating, dude. You use
What's
Splice?
funny is there's an ad that exists probably that is that like, fuck going through records and sampling. Just go on Splice.
Oh my god, it's so much easier. It takes the whole process out of it. But like, there's a feature, and Splice is this platform where you get royalty-free music.
I've heard of it a bit.
Have you seen the ad for the iPad that they took it down because so many people were like, yo, this is fucked up, and it was a hydraulic press crushing all of the, like, a guitar, paintbrushes, all these artistic instruments down, and then it lifts up and the iPad is there, and people were like, yo, this is a little fucked up,
a little too real for them. It's true, man.
That is crazy. Do you want to pull up the doc again, Alex? I got some other good stuff for you guys.
Awesome.
How about this? What about since it's relevant still, the Minecraft movie just dropped, and I feel like there's a whole lot of shit. Have you heard anything about this Minecraft movie? Like, these kids are going to it and freaking out.
I've heard that the sales are doing great. The Minecraft movie, all these kids are acting groovy. Something about a zombie, little baby, and people jumping up on the fucking shoulders acting crazy.
Yeah, yo, these kids, they going wild at the Minecraft movie, they acting like a stupid child. Yo, the chicken jockey, they hear it and they just start fucking squawking.
Yo, they're tripping over Minecraft. Yeah, I heard it smells like my shaft. I don't want to watch that with a kid. Yeah, I'd rather go hang at lids.
Going off the top of the lid. Maybe I'll take my 2 kids and see how it is. Taking the AMC, let them throw popcorn in the air, play with me.
That's what it is. They're throwing popcorn in the air, they're screaming, they're doing backflips, they don't care. They're literally showing their underwear. I've seen all these videos, and it's a scare.
Oh, they're terrified. Wait, so what are they scared of? Like, what's going on in the movie?
No, it's not. It's just literally, okay, so this movie, I'm sure it's not very good. If you were to actually sit down and watch it as like a movie,
it was getting terrible reviews before it dropped. Even that it might not drop, like it could ruin Jack Black's career or some shit. People were acting like that, right? Like,
Jack Black doesn't give a fuck, right?
Yeah,
Jack Black just
there's no
being
way
fat and hanging out.
Where did I have? Oh yeah, so I got some. I think I have a couple of videos from the fucking,
like, the reaction of that. That thing. I've
Whoa,
seen
what is
that thing.
happening?
This
What?
dude is just jumping up and down in his underwear.
Why?
At the front of like, it's so that they can post it.
Oh, so
like-
People are just going nuts at the movie theater.
the
essentially.
movie theater, going to the movie and whiling is a viral trend.
Yeah.
Whiling at the Minecraft movie is
Right.
the
Look
trend.
at him.
This.
Look at this. This is wild.
Oh.
They jump up on shoulders and people throw popcorn.
Oh my God.
It's like an Eagles game in there,
That's so.
and they're dressed up like characters. That guy's got there's a chicken. They brought a live chicken in.
No, that's so crazy.
Wait, where's the chicken? I didn't see the chicken.
Right at the end, they had the chicken at the movie theater.
Dude, the employees must be pissed.
To me, that's so cool, bro. Like, I feel like this generation don't have shit like that.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Like-
it's just like getting lit over some shit that's so irrelevant.
There's one. I wish I thought I had saved it, but I must not have. Where as soon as that the big moment, I guess the crescendo of this kids going wild is the chicken jockey moment, and that's when everyone loses their shit. They're losing their shit throughout the whole movie, but that is when the apex of the vortex of kids losing their shit is. And one of the videos that I saw, as soon as the chicken jockey enters, before anyone has the chance to scream chicken jockey, this guy just yells the hard R N-word at the top of his lungs. And then no one like wants to yell chicken jockey. And then eventually they do, but it's like this chicken jockey, like kind of like hesitant.
He pulls the air out of the room.
I have to see if I can find it. I bet I can find it on Twitter.
Man, dude, now I just want to go watch the movie just to see if I pull up on a crazy situation.
Now you're getting FOMO over
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
That's some great marketing if they just,
No, yeah.
like, come on.
If you go to this movie, some crazy shit's gonna go down. Do you go to-
Jesus. Oh my God. Immediately I saw some racist shit on Twitter. I hate Twitter, bro. This is not what I came up here for.
Yeah, no, I'm not on Twitter really, other than when you send me stuff. I was gonna go to the movie this week.
The Minecraft one?
No, I was gonna go watch.
Oh, I was like, you can
I was
go
gonna
on.
go watch the Working Man with Jason Statham.
I guess I shouldn't have searched N-word on Twitter. Like, I was asking. I was asking for
walked
that.
into
No,
that one.
yeah, I only searched that in Pornhub.
Hey.
Sorry, I don't know if Mescal's
You're
fan
gonna-
base is gonna like that.
Blur me laughing. Blur me laughing from my.
No, dude, I do this thing. To be fair, this isn't me being super funny, but impersonating Jason Statham is pretty easy. There's other dudes who have done it online.
He never plays a different. He always plays the same character in every movie he's ever been in.
So every now and then I talk to my fiance as Jason Statham, and I'm like, hey, well, what do you want to go do right now? You go watch a film starring me in it? That'd be great.
It'd be funny if she starts talking like a little Japanese girl. Oh, okay, baby, I go with you right now.
like we're in Transporter.
Yeah, well, I swear, a third of his movies are him protecting some little
Chinese girl?
some Asian.
Right. Sit in the back and shut up.
That's a good one, bro. That's a good Jason Statham right here.
Eat your goddamn ramen.
Here's a juice.
We can get boba on the way home if you're polite.
I fuck with the Transporter movies. They're
Transporter's great.
sick. The Mechanic's sick.
Haven't seen The Mechanic. Haven't seen B-Man,
Beekeeper.
Beehive,
The
Beekeeper.
B-Man.
I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah.
What was the one where he did where he was like all like drugged out or something?
Crank.
Oh, Crank.
Crank,
Those
that
are
movie
those are
was
great.
great.
That
Yeah,
might be his peak, are the Crank films.
Right.
Honestly, there's an argument to be made for that. I think.
No, those are really good. So I'm probably gonna go watch The Working Man at the theater. The theater next to my house has half off on Tuesdays, and they let you put your feet up. They got the nice recliners.
Oh, there you go.
I'm at the movie, kick my feet up, watching something super lit while I eat up. I got the popcorn and the milk duds in the bucket. Yeah, you know I'm watching films. Fuck it.
I guarantee you, at one point in that movie, they're gonna play that one Rush song. I bet I say it truly, The Working Man. They call me the Working Man. It's gonna happen, bro. Just set your watch. Damn.
Set your watch, damn. Jason Statham plays the same man in every cinema. Can you get him up? I don't know, bruh. Let me pass the mic so I don't fucking fold up. Ooh.
Yeah, you know it's me, it's Jason, and I'm on the microphone. Yeah, you motherfuckers hating, and I'm at the movies, and I'm never late, friend. When I'm with a Chinese girl, I had to defend them.
Oh, thank you for defending me. Oh, I am so pleased. Oh, Jason Statham, it's me. I would like to personally apologize to the community.
Yeah, dude. Mine was fine. You could have done, you know.
I don't know, man. That's offensive to white Europeans
This is
who are
fine.
bald.
I think white Europeans with hair on their chest love this. Fuck, dude. Pull up the doc. I got something else.
What's up, Doc?
We're not good at transitioning between subjects, as you might have noticed. Dude.
I wonder if there's more on the Jason Statham tip. Nah, we can move on.
I already did the impression 7 times. Okay. Go to the funny pastor. How about this? You go to church?
Yeah. Time to
Family
time.
goes to church?
Yes, sir.
So don't take offense to this. This is some other church, not yours.
I see you in the back. Oh, we can't throw a football in church. Catch what I'm preaching here today. You gotta pick up the gospel and you gotta say, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. And I feel like chucking the ball. I see you in the back.
You could tell he held back on that throw a little
Yeah,
bit.
he wanted to just.
Uncle Rico, that
He
shit
was
up.
ready to throw that over a mountain. Yeah.
Bro, dude, this dude loves Tim Tebow so much, bro.
He kind of looks like
Like an Eli Manning?
Yes, he
Yeah.
looks like a
He got
little-
they got the same
vibes.
forehead for sure. No, dude, I love it when
This is like an archetype of a white guy. Like this guy is like he'd be so easy to draw. You know what I mean?
No, he's so pissed that he's not watching football on Sunday. he has to bring football into the good word.
Yes.
Because he's like, God damn it, I want to be watching the game right now.
That's a great punchline,
Bro,
huh?
I love it when pastors take some normal shit that has nothing to do with church, and then they're just like, this is about God now.
You got to understand that the word is like the transmission of a 350Z bike.
Yeah.
And when you hit the clutch, it's like you're clutching God's word.
Yeah, he loves motorcycles. Nobody else does, but now motorcycles are about God. Hell yeah, dude.
It would be funny if maybe we're missing context and this is actually like sort of a football themed church. And
they're all wearing pads?
Yeah, they're all and there's multiple, like this isn't the first time he's done it. And they're gonna toss it back up to him eventually. There's points somehow.
I feel like I had a teacher who did this to see if people were paying
Alert?
attention, would have like a ball and throw it. I was actually hoping he like threw it and then someone wasn't paying attention.
Someone
and
got
they
injured? Yeah.
got cracked in the head for not paying attention.
Someone could make a funny remix to this video. It cuts to them getting slammed with the ball.
They're testing to see if someone's blind.
This is semi-related. I got into like a 30-minute argument with our friend Richard last week about how Catholicism is Christianity.
Here we go.
Can you help me out with this?
Yeah, this is
Catholics are Christian people. No?
basically. I mean, I don't know the
You don't know the difference.
I'm
Okay,
not-
then never
yeah,
mind.
I'm not
We
like-
don't have to go down this. The reality is Catholicism is a denomination of Christianity. For those who don't know, that's a fact. Google it. Even if it is a fact, people won't believe this, dude.
You're preaching to the choir.
I feel like chucking a ball.
And I feel like chucking the ball.
This dude loves football and God so much he had to bring them both together.
I
bro.
see you in the back. And okay, here's the thing. Of course, it's gonna be someone in the back because he wants to maximize
Yeah, he
this
wants to
throw. You
flank,
could
right?
tell if he could throw it out the front door to someone in the parking lot, he would have done that. But he doesn't have the capacity, and there's no way he's throwing it to someone in the first row. Like he could have just underhand tossed it.
Right. Or he could have done a fake and then started running with it.
That would have been so much funnier. Like psych, just dips.
Yeah.
Sometimes God calls an audible, motherfucker.
No, this is some righteous gemstones shit right here. Feel like chucking the ball down the church halls. What you know about that? Oh, I'm singing all. With the choir, I got the football. And I'm look like Eli Manning and I'm tall.
I got the football on a Sunday with the good news. And I'm throwing it to a couple rude dudes in the back row, and they're praising Jah. Yeah, I got the ball and I'm about to toss it, bruh.
Church, gotta honor and serve. Yup, that's God as my word. I don't really trip, always on the track. Plus, Jesus Christ, hell, he's my quarterback.
Yo, Jesus Christ, he's my quarterback and my running back. Yo, and he's like everything I need, in fact. He's the fifth man and the sixth man, the seventh man. Yo, you gotta understand.
Yup, Jesus on the front lines. He's my lineman all the time. Yeah, dude, when this guy throws it, can you just play it again? I just love it
In the
when
back,
he...
I want.
That look he gives.
We can't throw a football in church,
Oh, we can't throw a football.
and I feel like chucking the ball. I see in the.
I can imagine the person he's looking at like has like a look of anticipation.
No,
like,
somebody's going like this in the back. Yeah.
Look at his eyes.
that's you.
That's after throwing the ball. That's his look he's giving the
He's
guy.
like, hell yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's right, brother. Sanctified. Sanctified, not chicken fried.
You gotta catch what I'm. When he says you gotta catch what I'm preaching, that's
such a bar, dude. That's such a punchline.
Also, shout out Jack Beidler for liking this. That's my boy.
I feel like chucking a ball is funny to me, man. I feel like chucking the ball.
Oh, we can't chuck a ball in church.
I wish he'd called it the pigskin at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
That would have
oh
made
my
it great.
God,
That would have been full circle.
Man.
Oh, we can't throw a football in church. Catch what I'm preaching here today. You gotta pick up the gospel, and you gotta say, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward, and I feel like chucking the ball.
Wow.
It ends too soon, honestly. I wish
Yo,
I could
yeah,
see
for
more of
real,
that.
dude. He takes a super hard turn at one point. Like he throws it, he's quiet for a second, and then he goes, "Oh, we can't throw the football," and then he is.
No, he goes off.
There's like a little
overtaken.
giddy, too.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
yes. It's a
He
celebration.
gets stepping
Yeah.
with it. It's crazy, bro. If the church that
He
I
does
grew,
the Kendrick Lamar dance.
if the church I grew up in was like this, I'd probably still be going to church, bro. This looks like a lot of fun. Those people are having a good time.
Bro, I mean, it would be. I do feel like I would like to see the audience. You know what I mean? I'm curious about the demographic of this church. I can't help but wonder. You know what I mean?
You don't think they're all white?
I think they are all white.
Oh,
That's
okay.
for sure. I think that
You go out on a limb and say that one.
they're stoked on this shit. They're
Right.
not laughing. You know what I mean?
Right. Man, that's crazy.
I think that deserves more views.
I wish I could have seen the catch too. I wish they had a cut to the guy catching.
I know
the
there's
ball.
a lot of missing pieces to this, but I mean, whatever. We had a good time. This dude killed it. I appreciate Pastor Carson, Josh Carson. I follow this page, Pastors with Props. So there's a bunch of other
Pastors with props.
yeah,
This guy's using his daughter as a prop.
It's a crazy page.
yeah, dude. It's I mean, like the problem is like I don't know why these guys are filming themselves.
Oh, that's great. It's great for Jeff. But this is me. I'm really a loser.
I'm telling you, dude.
Yo, that's they did that in Die Hard 2 or 3 or something. He had to walk around Compton with a sign like that.
Oh, crazy.
I got some other stuff if you wanna venture back
okay.
to a more catered. What's the other thing that I had? Oh, you hear about this helicopter crash this week?
Refresh my memory.
So apparently, New York City, this family from Spain, fucking, they come to the States. They're having a good time. They're taking like a tour trip in a helicopter, and then the helicopter just crashes in the Hudson. Apparently, like one of the propellers came off. Very tragic. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. This isn't funny, but the helicopter crash is interesting to watch.
They have footage of the crash itself.
Yeah. This is like the actual crash occurring. So
Why not?
I have not seen.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
No survivors.
no, yeah, everybody died.
I thought maybe there was a chance.
Oh, look at it. It's just like completely flipped over. It looks like a parachute comes out, but yeah, it just completely. Dude,
Why does anyone want to ride a helicopter
Bro,
at this point, bro? Like, you got
the-
Kobe, you got this.
the moment Kobe died, we should have canceled all helicopters.
That was when they were canceled for me,
Yeah, dude.
personally. I was
I was
like,
like, enough.
Never doing it. Never been on one, but I'm good.
No more helicopters.
So they used to have to rent a helicopter to get these shots for movies that now you can just film with a drone for like $20 or something. It was the difference between $1 million shoot day versus like a $600 shoot day with a drone or something. There's we don't need helicopters. Get them out of here. Except for medical emergencies.
Okay. But like, why not get?
You got to land on top of a building.
Can we do small planes?
You can't land a small plane on top of a building. You have to.
Sucks
only a helicopter can do that.
When we were kids, we were promised flying cars by now.
Right.
I think we all.
Flying cars, yo, I like the idea, but I think it would be hard, yo. So cry me a river about these flying cars, yo. They would be super loud, blasting all their engines, yo, up inside the clouds.
Yo, I don't need the cars that fly. I just need some software that makes the dude by my side drive in a way that's more normal and not die while I'm fucking steering to the right.
Can we skip the drama? I just wanna fly around in my car, something like Futurama. I don't need to be in no helicopter, almost crashing into the Hudson or whatever river. Shit, it makes me quiver. What?
Yo, call me Flying Leela. Yo, I'm flying up in the sky. Yeah, I need a flying car. Please quickly get it to me, bro. Elon, what you doing? You fucking working in the government now. You should be flying.
Yo, I wouldn't mind if I could fly, because that way I wouldn't have to sit on the motherfucking 5 for like 5 hours drive into my job.
I think of a more fruitful thing to put our efforts into is teleportation. Let's figure out how to teleport dudes. Then we don't even need to worry about flying cars.
Well, how about this? if all the cars are on the same software, and they're all like fucking speaking to each other, then the traffic only happens because we're all fucking dumb, and as humans we can't coordinate. If they're all on the same network, they're all just driving and effectively and avoiding each other, and just like we're fucking zooming around at way faster speeds.
Maybe teleportation already exists, and the only reason we don't got it yet is because the car industry is too big. The same way that the cure for cancer already exists.
They don't want to give us the cure because they want to keep selling us pills. They don't want to give us teleportation because they got to keep selling us cars.
Exactly.
You're right.
Man.
What if we discover teleportation like he did in The Prestige?
Teleportation would disrupt so many industries. Flying would be over. Driving would be over. Oil and gas would be mostly over.
I hate traveling.
And there'll be no more countries or borders.
Okay.
You could just teleport
to
another
because
spot.
now I'm in fucking Colombia doing blow.
Yeah, you can't regulate. It literally would get 1 million immigrants teleporting into America at once.
every time you hit your plug, he's like, here.
Damn, dude, that's right. They would. Fuck.
You'd be able to acquire drugs so quickly. No.
How do you regulate teleportation?
You make it take like a fucking. You make it cause a skin burn.
You have to. There's that. You have to apply to teleport. How about that?
One teleport a year.
There's like how there's bus stations. There's like teleportation stations you got to go to.
Okay, but it's gonna cause fucking cancer or some shit. Or it's gonna, or how about this?
Well, someone's gonna go like teleport like with their daughter or something, and then get fused to them or whatever, and then they're gonna.
Then that just kills it for everyone.
Yeah, double person.
What it's gonna be is that the teleportation actually takes the exact same amount of time as it does to travel, but you don't notice it.
And it's because they're actually just gassing you and putting you in a plane and then flying you over there, and then they wake you up in a similar device that they put you in originally.
Yo, dude, I'd rather travel that way. Lie to me the rest of my life, dude. Every time I think about taking a trip to fucking Valencia, I'm like, ugh, dude, I don't want to drive. I don't want to fly. You know,
you're like, oh, that was so quick. Well, I guess it is Tuesday.
I heard on an old podcast that you did that you took a nice little trip to Spain.
Yeah. I was out in Barcelona, I think like last year or something.
Dude, I grew up in the southern part of Spain.
Oh, dope.
I lived there for like a long ass time. It's like I wish I could go back more. How'd you like it?
I loved it, bro. Barcelona's beautiful.
Did you drink a lot while you were there?
Oh, we got fucking hammered.
Well, they drink so much. It's not a good place to have a impulsive personality.
Oh, then that's why I enjoyed myself so much. Nah, me and Muds, my photographer and homeboy, we were out there for like a week, bro. We were bar hopping, going crazy. Europeans don't tip. I'm putting my American culture, like, I'm leaving you $1 at this bar.
They're like, what are you doing?
They're like, what? But then they're like, here's a free refill for you. Like, and so, we were like, it was fun.
Why were you there?
Music. Out there connecting with a producer named Conce. We actually have some music we've been working on, so we'll be dropping it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bro, Spain, people from Spain love fucking boom bap. They love classic hip hop shit. Like when I was growing up, there was a lot of people listening. They like Wu-Tang and that type of stuff. Yeah, they think that music is kind of tough, but they don't like this trap kind of beats that I'm rapping on right now. Don't you see?
If you're overseas, do as you please. Odds are you got that shit from me's. And by me's, I mean the USC's, the USA's, yo, because we invented that shit, hey.
Spain loves the boom bap. They love the old rap. They love my LA cap and that I don't nap. Meaning I stay up and yeah, I get up. They love the graffiti, the way we dress up and get bread. What?
Yeah, they love the boom bap and the fiesta. At 2 in the afternoon, I gotta take a siesta. Yeah, you know I'm never gonna molest bros. Sorry, that's a confession.
Yo, it's true. If there's one thing you gotta know about me, is that I don't do that shit. Don't doubt me. If I say it, it means it's truth. I would never mess with the youth.
That was good. Sorry. That took a strange turn, but you got kept it going, bro.
I can't help but think about that Frank Reynolds and It's Always Sunny. He's like, we got to write a song about how we don't diddle kids. Definitely don't diddle kids. No, definitely not younger than my daughter. No.
Yo, I love that show so much.
That's a great one, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
So folks, go watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
let me read you the beats really quick. Do you have it already pulled up? Can you pull it up to the top?
Yeah.
Here we go. Go follow these guys. Chill by Quiet. Chillin' by That Kid.
Is it
Goron.
Quiet or Quite?
It's one or the other. Scratch by Stoic. Rusty by Wotsy Beats. Nowhere by Lethal Needle. Indigo by Blues by Manuel. Acoustic Reggae by Harold Beats. Alice by Kyoto. And Simba by Reddy. What do you got coming up, my guy?
I got some new music dropping next week, so check out the Spotify. I'm going to be a lot more consistent with music, so that's kind of my main focus. We got Fridays on First Cracking for the next 6 weeks, every Friday in Boyle Heights. And then we're working on the next big event, which will be Lighter Fluid Part 8. So that's sometime at the end of the year. My day job keeps me pretty busy. I build with the city doing community programming for like the last year.
Oh, that's why you're tapped in with that.
Yeah, so this summer will be my first year overseeing this huge city program called Summer Night Lights, which is, it's massive, bro. It's so crazy. So I'll be tied up for the summer with that, and then in the fall, winter, I'll be back on like my own personal music stuff. So right now it's like a lot of juggling, but good problems to have. I think good problems is the theme right now.
For sure. Where can people follow you?
Check me out on Instagram, Viva Mescal, VIVAMESCAL. And then, I'm on Twitter a little, YouTube. I'll be dropping a lot of new music and Spotify, but the number one place to kind of catch me is Instagram, and then lighterfluidla.com, vivamescal.com. If you're trying to build on some business stuff, holler at us for sure.
Dude wears a lot of hats.
Oh, yeah.
I feel a little insecure I didn't wear a sports team hat.
Get with
today.
it, dog.
I don't even think I own one.
You got to go to Chalito Sporting Goods.
You got to get this one. This is like the passport, too. When you go back to overseas or anywhere else, I always rock the LA cap.
They're like,
it just
"Oh,
gets
what's
mad
up?"
love.
They like the New York one, too, though.
Yeah. It's the same message, right? If we see each other, we're like, what's up?
No, dude, the guest from last week, Nomo from the Lid Outlet, his dad posts up in East LA selling these caps Saturday, Sunday. Half price, bro.
Sick. What street?
I'll send you the Instagram. He's got
We always come back to hats or religion.
Yeah.
On this
I've been talking about I've been on my hat thing lately, so I've been talking about it a lot. You brought it up. It's your fault. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and you can keep listening over at patreon.com/Dome of Bamfomania. We would appreciate if you sign up for a month, 2 months, 3 months. What are you gonna do? It's not that big of a deal. Any last words, my guy?
It's a good show. Please go like it and listen to it. Man, I every now and then I see these clips from podcasts of people who are actually celebrities and established entertainers, and it's trash, man. Compared to our shit is better. You know
They're not even
freestyling.
freestyling.
They're not we come on, guys, please.
Oh my god.
Please.
Need he
Please?
say more? Need he say more?
All right, peace.